out of the policy loop for quite a while now, but became re-engaged with the opioid tapering issue and the proposed plan here. I want to say very strongly this should not go through. We will see a fundamental sea change in the pain management community relative to our capacity to help patients not only suffer less, but to be more productive and functional. When I was building pain centers, accredited pain centers back in the 90s and early 2000s, did that times two. The first program that I developed and co-directed, we got pretty much everybody off of opioids. And we got pretty good outcomes. The second program, right after that, in another hospital, we had a more flexible, customized approach to each patient. Our outcomes were far superior. When we had the latitude to judge the state of a given patient and be able to prescribe opioids on a long-term basis. Not everybody needs them, but for those who benefit from them, the empirical experience in clinic really should carry the weight of the day, rather than hypothetical construct or inadequate research. And finally, I just want to say this. There was a lot of discussion about the hyperalgesia issue, that if you take opioids for a long period of time, it actually amplifies the pain. 28 years of experience, I've never seen that. I've looked for it. I believed that common, or that conventional wisdom in the beginning, and I looked for evidence. I didn't see it. So I would like to say, disabuse anybody of carrying a lot of, or putting a lot of weight on that issue of hyperalgesia. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Carl Probst. I'm retired from the U.S. Army after 23 years. I sustained injuries during this time which resulted in 3 failed back surgeries. I have run the gauntlet of all types of medical treatment, including acupuncture, physical therapy, and the best treatment that I've received that give me a quality of life and not bedridden are long-term use of opioids, managed through medical physician. The Veterans Administration, out of the clear blue sky, has unannounced and just forced us to detox off. And there's a lot of weird things going on there. They are offering veterans use of a drug which I don't understand, called Suboxone. And this is outrageous. My point today is only to tell you that I live a quality of life through the use of opioids. I've done this for years. Today, I am panicking. I'm trying to find help after the VA has let me down, and many thousands of other veterans across the country. So I'm here before you to say, do whatever we can to allow people with severe chronic pain to have a quality of life. Thank you very much.
Patrick, is it Starnes? And
I'll start right away while
Stephen Hicks.
Stephen's coming up. I'm Patrick Starnes. I drove up from Brownsville. I'm not a chronic pain sufferer, and I'm not a healthcare provider. But in full disclosure, I am running for governor as an independent candidate.
Yay!
But that's not why I'm here. What I want to help do is get some focus. Being an outsider of the community, I think I can help. But first, I want to thank you all for volunteering, if you do, and if you've been working at this for a long time, I really appreciate it. And I also want to help thank the care providers, especially Dr. Jones, if you could pass these out. Your point about splitters and lumpers as one of the first points is let's not lump the addicts that steal their grandma's medicine from the chronic pain sufferers. And then for the media that's here, you need to follow the money on those drugs they just mentioned.
Yep.
But mostly, if Ariel, if you could help me pull up the chronic pain list, the task force, people on that. Because being an outsider from this community, I can't help but recognize these people are not here on this list.
Yep.
Nor are there,
Not one of them.
nor are there health providers. They need to be there, and since their next meeting is September 20th, I want you to do anything you can do to put some pressure to have those 2 seats. Because as you go to their comments, if you would, Ariel.
Comments, the public comments?
The public comments that they posted up there. Those could have been included earlier, right? If those two seats had been at that table. So I just really, being a system analyst kind of person, you've got the cart before the horse here, and you really need to get, and I really appreciate you guys postponing any decisions. Because this is crucial that these folks have a voice, and that's why I've stepped up as a voice for the voiceless on other issues too. But I just really, it's important that they have a seat at that table, or at least their care providers do. And thanks for
Thank you.
making that.
Thank you all for your comments. We really appreciate this. And so we'll let the process continue to work through the committee. We'll be back here for at least one more, maybe more deliberations, and we're not done with this topic. So with that, I think we'll have to move through the rest of the agenda. Again, thank you, and I really appreciate the way you all were able to kind of filter through here. Too many times we don't really hear from everybody we want to hear from because it can be disorganized. I appreciate the way you guys were able to do that today.
I did want to let the subcommittee have the chance, if there's anything specific that they wanted to kind of pass along to the client.
Can you summarize again for me, what is the timeline on this? I'm still a little bit unclear.
Right, so the chronic pain task force is scheduled to meet on September 20th.
Do you speak up?
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's gonna be a plaque.
Is that better?
There you
So
go.
the chronic pain task force is scheduled to meet September 20th. It would depend on the outcome of that meeting. The quickest timeline would be they come up with a proposal that they're comfortable with this input, and they would bring it back in October or November to this group. A longer case scenario would be that they need more than one meeting to come up with a revised proposal. So we will either we'll see it at some point, October, November, January. We definitely will need to see it by March. My hope is that we get to have it early in the year here, so that any changes or other things can be done before HERC sees the final proposal, because they may need one or more meetings to look at it as well. The final deadline would be the March meeting.
So,
And then the implementation would be January 1st, 2020, for any changes we make.
I got that part.
so wait a second, can I ask, I'm sorry. For chronic pain patients, what does that mean to us? Does that mean you're gonna wait a month or two and then make a decision, or are you gonna let us know before you decide? How is that gonna work?
So all of our materials are available at our website, and you can sign, there's a.
And our deliberations are, so all of our decision making will be just like it is here, and the dates of those meetings will be published, and the agendas will be published, so.
So at the end of the meetings, are you gonna do a vote and then hit the gavel and that's that? Is that how we proceed from here?
Yeah, so we're advisory, so that the task force is advisory to us. This committee is a subcommittee of the HERC.
I understand
Which
that.
is meeting this afternoon. And actually, that gavel is the final decision, right? So
Right.
we
We
can
just
say.
wanna
are
make
we
sure
going
that
to
this
be
isn't gonna
present?
get passed by without us knowing.
Are
We
we
want
gonna be
to
able to be
here.
present when you guys
Yeah.
are voting?
Yeah, so the way you can do that is to keep an eye on the website and the agendas, and the
Okay.
meetings are all open to the public. And
All of our meetings, for the duration of the existence of this commission are announced 4 weeks in advance, or 28 days in advance. has a list of all of the topics that are gonna be discussed. In some cases, we list some topics, that we think might be discussed, and just to be safe. And then as the meeting draws closer, we decide, oh, we're not gonna be able to get to that one, and so we
Okay.
cross them off, but we give all that notification, 28 days in advance. You can go up to our website and sign up for, electronic notices.
Right.
Okay, so my big thing here is, I just wanna make sure that we're getting away, with it, we're not having a vote today. I just wanna make sure that we're not gonna go home this month, come back in 28 days, and you guys have a vote when we're all not here.
Well, all of our meetings are in public. so- and
No,
we
I
give- we give
understand that,
notification.
but
That's
We're
your
just
answer,
making-
that's your answer.
Yeah.
That's your
So-
Do you
so our intent-
understand our
Yeah, our
fear?
intent is not to do that, and,
Great.
but the way you can stay engaged is to keep an eye on that website and the agenda. That's the way.
Oh, we will be all over that, like,
Yeah.
And
white on rice.
you can sign up to be on a mailing list as well, so it will push, this is the meeting coming up, this is the agenda, if that is a preferred way for you to get the information, or you can just go to the website.
Are we gonna need to, sign up for an invitation, or like how we needed to do to get, to send in our comments? The ones that you've received, and needed to be, and I think it was by the 30th.
You're always welcome to send in comments. We have a deadline in terms of when, we tell the commissioners these are available to look at. And that's
And
just,
when is that deadline?
So we send out, our packets to our members a week before each meeting.
Okay.
And so the best time to get them in is about, 9 days before the meeting. So say so our meetings are always on Thursdays. And so the Tuesday before the week of the meeting is the best time to get them in, to make sure that they'll be able to see them at the same time they get the packet. We do accept comments up until noon, the Tuesday right before the meeting, so
Okay.
2 days
Alright.
before, just, but
Good to
it's
know.
best to
So
get
about
them
10
as soon as
days.
possible.
Okay, 10 days prior to.
I have a little, like a small voice, so I can't compete with that.
Okay, and then we have to move on things.
So, note 60 was crossed out, when is that when you dealt with?
sorry, which
Note
one?
60, back and spine, and that was
Good,
crossed out from
60.
the agenda today, when was that going to be discussed?
I think that'll be one of the ones that we'll look at being able to get to, and October 4th would be the plan at this point.
Not September.
No, not September. No, that was on the agenda for this committee, which next meets October 4th.
I have one more question, if you have a second. Can you explain to me why HERC, or Oregon Health Authority, has palliative care? The terms are life-threatening for Medicaid patients, and that's not in legislation under palliative care terms?
So there's a governor, or actually it's appointed by the OHA director, but the legislature established the palliative care and quality, interdisciplinary quality of life advisory council. And so we worked with that advisory council in coming up with that definition.
But why is it different from Medicaid? Why do they have life-threatening from Medicaid?
That might be a question that you might wanna take offline, cause I'm a little nervous that we're gonna not get to other important stuff here. Cause we could probably spend hours going through some of those nuances, but.
And that's another body that meets in public meetings, so you can Google them as well and
Which
find
body?
out. What's that?
What was the name of the body one more time?
The Palliative Care and Interdisciplinary Quality of Life Advisory Council. All right, thank you.
Say that 10 times fast. Okay,
So
so
you
we're
asked
not done.
if there's messages back to the task force, and again, it's one of the effective treatments being physical therapy. You heard my comments, and Ariel started off by saying, well, chiropractic is not one of those. Well, we're not a single modality, but that message back, that needs to be clarified and expanded to understanding that the great majority of these modalities, these interventions are within our scope of life. I provide them every day.
So,
that was just my message.
Vern, the guideline just doesn't have the CPT codes for spinal manipulation. It doesn't actually say, chiropractic, we just wouldn't be including those specific CPT codes. So if a chiropractor uses a different
Okay.
physical therapy or office visits,
Thanks for coming.
T-code, it would be
Relative to
included.
chronic pain and.
It's really important.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, all right, why don't we, I know we're behind, but why don't we go ahead and take our break now, and then we'll see if we can hit the ground running after that. So we'll be back in, let's say, at 5 minutes to, 10.
God, you look like you're about 16.
I know, I get that a lot.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. That's all right. Thank you so much for coming, sir.
Hope to see you next time.
See pictures from you. I really appreciate it, God. So nice to have allies, and it's nice to see you again. I certainly have done a whole lot better.